From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's the first game in the month of July between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Division rivals do battle next. Sonny Gray starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a drive and a ball sent out to deep left center field. This is into the bullpen. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that is 27 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Next up for the Red Sox, Justin Bour. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Justin Bour.
First offering on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And it's 1-1. The 1-2. Hit well towards the hole. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx, and Boston has the early 1-0 lead. Stephen Wright gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know this team is hopeful that Adam Lynn can get back on track. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Next for New York, number 25. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. One out, nobody on. Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with one down. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jerseys.
And he just manages to get his hand in. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth, left fielder,
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Stanton is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
That misses. 1-2. Wright has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. At the plate, Mookie Betts.
leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jacoby Ellsbury. His calling card is speed, first step quickness, the ability to get out of a box, the ability to have great reads. What you will look for today is guys will test his arm. Look for him to have to make a big throw to nail someone at third base or at home plate.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Career numbers against Sonny Gray, batting a robust .350. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's Adam Lind, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, he's gone 2 for 6. Gregorius gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The next 0-2. He's taken high above the zone.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Turned on down the line. And that's through for a hit. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The average right at 280 coming in. 10 home runs and 34 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit out towards second. Pedroia has it. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Into the box, Austin Romine, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Comes set and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
And it's fouled away. And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Popped him up. Lind in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Bogaerts will head for second. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit to third. Drury gloves it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him to start the home first.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Stepping in now, number 25. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 1-0 home is a ball down and away. One out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Devers gloves it. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Betts retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired.
Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We played 3 full. 2-1 New York.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And a fairly wide range there. 9 miles an hour difference between these 2 pitchers. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. a heater in there for a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's Adam Lind. And a ball 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
Hey, one game doesn't make a season, but when you're in first place by a narrow margin like this team is, D-Row, you want to win these kind of games right here.
Bobby Cox always used to say, beat up on the teams you're supposed to beat up on and then grind the ones out against the good teams. This is exactly that.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone. The 3-1.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And that one just missed outside. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hops this one up. Romine is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Drury. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Austin Romine, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Runners off for second. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. Drury, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a looper to left. Martinez coming on, goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's two gone.
Now batting, number 25.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Into the box now, number 25. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A hit and two at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0. 1-1 to count. The 1-1 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. the 1-0. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Ready once again, Justin Bour. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one just missed outside. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets ahead 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Not an easy thing to do because that knuckleball doesn't have a lot of velo. He was able to pull it, but keep it just enough fair for the long home run.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on Show Track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. Got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. The throw. It's there. He got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Called strike. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Three and one now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Bullet back up the middle. Ellsbury will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Tommy Lane gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tommy Lane.
Striding in once again, Adam Lind. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Adam Lind.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Here's Neil Walker. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for the Yankees, number 68, Dylan Betances.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. Breaking ball in for a strike. So the Bronx Bombers have the lead as we near the end of this one, but both of these clubs have shown that they stand on relatively equal footing. It'll be interesting to see how this division shakes out as we get deeper into the season.
Yeah, you know what, Matty? There really isn't much between these first 3 teams in this division. And, Dero, there's a lot of baseball left to be played. I think if you're in the lead, you're in second or third, you still got a big shot to make the postseason.
Oh, yeah, Dan, there's way too much time left in this season to even be worried about this. You just want to go out and show that you can execute, play good brand of baseball.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Betances, a right-hander that stands 6'8". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Justin Bour. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Here it comes, 2-0. A little bouncer. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Stanton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Ellsbury is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Red Sox leave them loaded. They still trail it here 2-1. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Mitch Moreland is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Mitch Moreland.
Digging in now, Austin Romine. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Austin Romine.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's an impressive 5 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. From the belt, the pitch. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Digging in now for the Yankees, number 25. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Pitch inside, the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Runner at second here with one man out. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. All rise, Aaron Judge. A two-run shot. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's just 2 for 9. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Two 2-0, here it is. Way in front of that fastball. 3 runs already home here. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's 5-1 Yanks. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Tommy Kahnle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Tommy Kahnle.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. but this is foul near the seats. Fly ball right down the line and left. Stanton is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, Christian Vasquez.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Canely, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Another full count pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Vasquez, base runner at first with 1 out. Two balls and a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 3-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
3-2.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Vasquez is on his way home. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Aroldis Chapman answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And there's ball 2 now. One out and a runner on third. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Striding in, J.D. Martinez. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's only 1 for 10. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. He brings it in, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-2 the final score tonight. The New York Yankees crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Sonny Gray earns win number 7 on the season. Stephen Wright pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's fate attendance at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great evening.